So Golden State will get the first possession. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Cousins gets to Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got the opening basket of the game for the Warriors.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. It's a three-point game. And that one's good. Here's Golden State. The feet to Pachulia. Curry. And that one hits back iron.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He said they need to make the most of their possessions offensively, telling me we know they're a team that takes a lot of pride in their defense. That's a big part of their identity. We know nothing's going to come easy for us at that end of the floor, so we have to be at our best and really play smart. Kevin, we'll see if they can be efficient on the offensive end.
Hey, Doris, thanks. Steve, Clark, how do you best throw a defense like this off balance to enable your scores to get comfortable?
I think the key is you need motion. You can't get too stagnant offensively where you're going one-on-one. Activate the offense with ball and player movement.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And then the other part of that, too, to me, Steve, is you got to be ready to take good shots whenever they come available.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now, here's Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, he's a scary guy to go up against just because of how physical he is. He intimidates his opponent. He's going to punish you inside, and you have to be ready physically to play against this guy.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
Garcia, he's checked in for Zalgiris. And Cousins drops them both. And stolen by Cousins. Tries to save it. Feeds to Pachulia. Green. Backing down. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Warriors on D. Outside Durant. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Curry's good.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. They trail by 3. Dishes it to Tyler. Baseline J on the way. Gets the bucket.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Back to Durant. He feeds it to Cousins. Tyler on him. Shoots from the post. Rebound by Zalgiris.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Green dishes to Durant. It's Curry with the drive. Pass to Cousins. And stolen by Garcia. Number 1, guarded by Curry. Garcia can't get it to go. Pass to Pachulia. Outside Durant. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. He dishes it to Garcia. 5 to shoot. Number 15. And again, Zalgiris, no luck. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry. Off target at the rim. Here's Green. Pachulia. Golden State moving it around. Backing down his Cousins. And Jalgiris making a change here. Durant attacking, and he drops him the layup off the glass. Durant's got 5 points so far.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Kicks it to Garcia. Right side Garcia. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Backing down his Cousins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Adelman, defended by Durant. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Jalgiris making a change here. Timeout. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5 seconds violation. Van Gundy, guarded by Kerr. Number 12, 6 to shoot. Cousins against Fields. Backing down his Cousins. Some solid defense there from Fields.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Number 12, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Taken away. Adelman, defended by Durant. Great D that time from Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Pachulia. 7 points for Kevin Durant. Jalgiris trails by 6. Adelman, defended by Durant. He kicks it to Fields. Lays it up and banks it in. Fields has got his first basket.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Jalgiris shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good. And Jalgiris making a change. On defense, Golden State leading by 5. Takes the 13-footer, the offensive rebound.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
And great instincts, too. Just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He's already got 9 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him.
First free throw is good. And Jalgiris making a change here. Durant hits them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Number one, guarded by Kerr. Fires from the wing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm. Really poor decision on that pass.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Durant kicks to Green. And the pass to Cousins. And the shot is good. Cousins has got 6.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And it's out of bounds. Jalgiris able to retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
And Jalgiris making a change here. Tyler's checked in. That's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical. Things have kind of gone south for them here in the quarter.
Passes it to Kelly. Number 15, defended by Pachulia. Ball stolen. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the boards.
There's the dish to Tyler. Here's Kennedy. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Durant. Here's Curry. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Warriors lead by 7.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
And there's the feed to Tyler. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Tyler's got his second basket. Here's Kerr. Just 3 on the clock. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
To get easy points at the other end.
Jalgiris trails by 5. Here's Nakbar. They get the rebound.
Look at the big man there. He knows how to go up and get that rebound.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
And Green, no good on that one. On offense, here's Jalgiris. 7-point differential. Rebounded by Pachulia. Green, the pass to Cousins. Outside Curry. Uncovered. Can't get it to go. And Jalgiris will come the other way. Feeds it to Garcia. It's rebounded by Pachulia.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Into Green. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Warriors leading by 5. Durant dishes to Curry. No good. Some solid D here from Tyler. Curry's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And JUL making a change here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Cousins, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Pass to Kelly. Lock at 6. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just waiting right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Number 1. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Durant with it. He's got 13. And Cousins gets it. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Back to Garcia. And there's the pass to Kelly. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Pachulia. And stolen by Garcia. A floater. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Number 44, defended by Pachulia. Number 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Durant kicks to Pachulia, and that one's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball, trailing by 13. Shot clock at 5. Picked away. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And Jalgiris making a change here. Jalgiris trails by 15. Poked away. Outside, Garcia. And again, Jalgiris, no luck.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Fast break, here we go. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Gets it to go. Curry's got 8.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Kelly. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 8 points and also an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw good by Curry. And Jalgiris making a change here. And both free throws good for Curry. Jalgiris trails by 21. And Jalgiris making a change here. Golden State on D. Number 1, defended by Pachulia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 15. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Jalgiris making a change here. Garcia's checked in.
Charles Garcia.
Green against Fields. Tipped. Here's Cousins. Curry passes to Durant. Rebound by Jalgiris. Count the bucket. 12 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Number 15. He's guarded by Cousins. And Jalgiris making a change here. Number 1, defended by Durant. Number 15, defended by Pachulia. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fields. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Dishes it to Curry. No good. And Jalgiris will come the other way. He feeds it to Fields. That's good. Fields has got 7 points.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Cousins guarded by Garcia. No good from Cousins. Jalgiris trails by 21. Number 12. He's guarded by Cousins. Rejected by Cousins. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closer. And he banks in the layup. He's got 15.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Garcia can't get it to go.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
He dishes it to Pachulia. And it's blocked. 1:06 left in the first half. And again, Jalgiris, no luck.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
It's stolen by Curry. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right. And turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Cousins. Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Gets it off. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've